what's been going on in Haiti? There's been some debauchery apparently in the Petit Goave. After the students graduate, everybody just starts having sex on the beach. So it says student debauchery in Petit Goave. So that's about 50 miles west of Port-au-Prince. So that's going on. 9,000 out of 10,000 Haitians who are in Canada will be deported because they do not have asylum. They're not granted asylum. So 90% of the Haitians who are in Canada illegally will be deported. They are not to be granted asylum. Only 8% actually are allowed to stay. So Oxfam is banned from Haiti after a major sex scandal. So I'm not for sure if Haiti or the United Kingdom banned them, but they are banned for good. Some of the kids from a religious Christian vacation Bible experience group from Missouri are sending some rice to some Haitians. So 8,000 meals for children in Haiti coming out of Missouri. Again, a Christian religious group vacation Bible experience group are sending some rice to some Haitians. So whereas you have some of these NGOs, non-governmental organizations who are corrupt and are exploiting people, you have other groups who are seemingly just giving to give. So there's some rice packs. I don't know exactly what Haitians. There's 11 million Haitians, so I doubt any of the people are actually waiting on these meals to survive. If so, they need to figure out a different way to live. Some interesting thing that happened in defense of the Trump organization, in defense of the Trump presidency. You had Senator Felix Ramon Bautista Rosario, and 5 companies owned or controlled by him have been sanctioned by the U.S. Department of Treasury under the Global Magnitsky Act. So under the Global Magnitsky Act, the executive branch can administer visa bans and targeted financial sanctions against foreign individuals and entities responsible for committing human rights violations or engaging in corrupt activity. So engaging in corrupt activity, that's a very sweeping allegation. Then human rights violations, you know, there's human rights violations that actually happen in the United States. So this is a good thing, because apparently this Felix Bautista had did some bullshit, fucked over Haiti somehow during the earthquake. So his companies was exploitative, predator, you know, took advantage of a bunch of people. And so now the Trump administration has banned Felix Ramon Bautista Rosario and his companies from ever engaging in business with U.S. citizens, and any of the assets that Bautista owns within the United States will be blocked. So he can't even get his own stuff, his own land, his own vehicles, his own houses that he owns in the U.S. And again, all U.S. citizens are banned from doing business from him too. So this is a Dominican Republican senator, current senator, who is accused of ripping off Haiti, sanctioned by the U.S. So why would he be sanctioned if he actually didn't fuck over the Haitian people? So this is a good thing that the Trump organization is doing for Haiti. Now, just caveat, I don't give a shit about Trump. He's a one-percenter. He cares about the plutocrat class, the corporations, businessmen. He doesn't care about labor. He doesn't care about health care. He doesn't care about child care. He doesn't care about you and me. He doesn't care about affordable housing and, you know, bus fare. These are not things that he can even relate to. His father only gave him $1 million loan, right? So he only started out with $1 million loan, right? Every one of us should have $1 million loan. I'm sure we, you know, that would be, anyway. So Pierre said 3 or 4 people on motorcycles circled them before holding them at gunpoint and took everything. So whereas there's a scandal with Oxfam, and they were rightfully blocked, and then you have the Christian group, right, from Missouri, that Vacation Bible Experience, who's sending rice just to be sending rice. So you have just good-hearted, altruistic people, selfless, altruistic people, just doing good for goodness sake. Then you have the Boynton Church members. So this is, I think, Christians. Boynton Church. They went down to southeastern Haiti. And there's 3 or 4 people on motorcycles who circled them, then held them up at gunpoint, and then took everything they had. So, right, just like bandits, just took motorcycles, drive around them, pointed guns at them, and now 400 to 500 kids that they were going to feed, they're also building a church. So these seem a little bit less. But then the other place had to have had a church, right, to go through the thing too. So churches are good for the center of a community, of a social organization, because you got a building and it's tax exempt. So unfortunately, $11,000 are stolen by some other Christians. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that NGOs there's good and bad NGOs. There's also good and bad Haitian people. So whereas the Haitian people should look out for the corrupt NGOs should look out for the Haitian people too, because not the corrupt, but just the regular NGOs, the good ones, $11,000 they were stolen. And now 400 to 500 Haitian kids aren't going to be fed because of those volet motherfuckers, those malpwapte volet motherfuckers. So because of those volet malpwapte motherfuckers, you know, 500 kids aren't going to have anything to eat. So because of some fucking bandits, some fucking gangsters. If anything, you had Al Capone. Al Capone, he actually gave a shit about the kids. There was also Black Panthers had the breakfast program. So, you know, to be a volet, a malpwapte volet, just for the sake of being a volet? What if you're a volet for the people? What if you're a volet for everybody else? So I have tweeted several tweets to Jovenel Moise. I have several questions for Jovenel. So if you're listening, see in Colorado, protege, étranger en commun escaya yedi aki investissement étranger. Okay. Esque constitution Haytian en écrit non créole su inte net ninpo ninpot cote. So in the Constitution, how come there's no written Constitution that's written in Creole? I asked Jovenel Moise. Also, in Colorado, foreigners can own stuff in Colorado. Can foreigners own stuff in Haiti? And then I also said, how come there are 6 million Haitians in poverty? Is it because of capitalism? And then I also asked him, qui cote moi ka Jeune Constitution Haytian écrit non Creole. So basically the same thing. Where is this Constitution that is written in Creole? 95% of the country speak Creole. So why are we not saying the schools and medicine and technology, everything should be in Creole? That is what the Haitian people know. To sit there and have the language of the oppressor, Dessalines would not approve of the French language being the official language in the schools and in government and in the court system. Give me a fucking break. If anything, people who speak the French language should get the fuck out of Haiti, since they don't truly give a shit. Creole is number one. Creole is the main one. And even though Baby Doc is kind of a piece of shit, even the Haitian people ran Baby Doc out, but Baby Doc institutionalized Creole. Creole is a living language, and it's brilliant, it's smart, it's phonetic. It started out as a spoken turned to written language, so therefore every word, every sentence, every letter equals and sounds like every letter, word, sentence. So that way you don't have all these silent letters and all these weird confusing ass fucking rules going on all the time. So it's more solid, it's more creative, it's more vivid, it's more active. You feel the generations upon generations of Africans who have spoken this. This is the language of Toussaint Louverture. Toussaint Louverture spoke Creole. Toussaint Louverture. Toussaint Louverture. And most of the time the kids in these classrooms are having to fight amongst each other just to memorize a bunch of French phrases because they don't know how to fucking speak this shit. So they're made to feel inferior. So the people that think French is superior than Creole, those are the enemies. And those who think that Creole is the salt of the earth, the language of the good people, the original African people, those are the people who are fighting for freedom and justice and fighting for the oppressed. So That's one good thing that Baby Doc had accomplished. So that's it for Haitian news. This is June, which is what? Jiyè. It's fevrye. What is this? Janvye, fevrye, mars, avril, May. So in this June 18th, 15th. June 15th, 2018.